Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Versatile, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 video. And a new update just dropped today. So, what we have here is update 1.57. Now, I added 3 new cars, which I don't care about. We have the Gran Turismo Sophy, which is what we're going to get into. The next generation racing AI agent has been evolved and is available in custom races for supported tracks and layouts. Now, only available for the PS5 version. Well, that's what I'm playing on. New events, the same bullcrap, nothing thought out. It's just Sunday Cup, European and Japanese FF Challenge. So a lot of this stuff right here, I don't really find noteworthy. So that's that. Number of cars owned in a car valuation service. Um, let's see. Yeah, all of that's just that. So I'm gonna go ahead. So what I want to do is that I want to try out a GT Sophy because I love offline races. I do love. Do I love? I don't really like online like that. Um, Either I'm just not good at it anymore, or I just hate using meta cars. It's just I don't know. I'm not really a fan of online now. But I'm gonna go ahead, hop in a GT3 car. So what I plan to do is a single class race and then a multi-class race. So I want to do a 6 lap race at Spa and then a 10 lap race at Le Mans. So what we're gonna do, go ahead and go there. So as we see here, custom race is there for the full course, but not the 24-hour layout. Although it's the same track, the exact same, just the pit lane changed. Still no double file rolling starts, which is stupid. I don't know why we're still single file. Well, they're more lively, I guess. BOP is also on, so certain cars shouldn't have an advantage. Got past the Mustang. I mean, they're more racy, I could see that. Well, that's the Porsche nearly on the grass, though. So I have the usual 1 times tire wear and fuel usage, as well as heavy damage. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like I'm holding back a little bit. Need to go ahead and pass this AI. Come on, I'm right here. I'm right here, bro. I guess that doesn't work. But is the AI only this fast? Now I get that with the regular AI, it's different. And also I've been doing just multi-class races. I haven't done a single class custom race in a while. But right now, it doesn't look like it doesn't feel any. They shouldn't be braking here. They shouldn't brake that hard for that. Unless I'm just too used to using the soft and medium tires. I don't think you should brake that hard for that corner. Why are there 2 Mustangs? Are there 2 Mustangs, or is it just that one Mustang is? I'm pretty sure there was. Okay, so apparently there is 2 Mustangs. Shouldn't be. I feel like it's just taking me longer to get to the front. I don't feel like the AI is that racy. I mean, they're definitely weaving and moving around, but things like that where it seems like I'm not even there. It's like the AI recognize each other, but they don't recognize me. Then again, probably just taking a bad line through there. There we go. So with the previous AI, I noticed that if I get close enough to their back bumper, they'll pretty much slow down to like let me pass them. However, it seems like that's similar to what the Mustang did. Should take more advantage of that apex. Thought I had the tires to go around there like that. See, like, look, you can go, yeah, you can go flat out through here. I don't know why they're braking at that corner. Oh, definitely. Oh, that's a nice block by the AI. I'm not sure if the Lamborghini Huracan's a meta car around this track. Pretty sure it favors like cars like the M6, the AMG, the Supra. As much as I hate that. Honestly, I hate the fake. I don't like the fake cars being mixed in with the real ones though. Now, with the Mustang GT3's exception is that car eventually became a real car. So Gran Turismo low-key predicted that car becoming a GT3 car. But then again, I think that car's already a Trans Am car. There we go. It took me only 3 laps compared to whatever to go ahead and pass the AI. Now I want to know, do they get faster when they're behind me? Because I have the boost on none. And I also have the AI on professional. So this is basically the hardest AI. And as we know, Gran Turismo 7's AI isn't exactly the best. So make sure to look at those times right there in the top left. I can't really do that as much when I'm driving, but make sure to look at those. Oh, I can do a 221, 221.8. I'm pretty sure guys can do like a 219er on this track with hard tires. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to go for like the fastest laps or faster laps. Keep in mind though, I'm not a good driver. I'm not exactly the best driver, so I'm sorry if my lines are a bit kind of scuffed. So there we go. That was first place. The thing is, I feel like the regular AI would have gave me a better run for my money. I think I would have passed them quicker, but they would have got faster as I got more ahead. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and save that replay, and then we're gonna see what it looks like in the replay. We'll just view it now. So let's see. Let's check the AI's throttle inputs. They're still a little off. Let's see. It looks like they are going full throttle here, though. Yeah, they actually are going full throttle. This site is a site to be a behold, though. That's actually a good site. But yeah, now that I see that, yeah, that's shouldn't be there. So here's what I'm most concerned about over here. So as you see right here, the AI tends to brake, and you shouldn't need to brake right there. So that is something that Polyphony needs to look out for next time they do stuff like this. We're going to examine the car behind me's lap. Got the CrowdStrike AMG. Looks like the AMG lifts a little bit there. Yeah, I was about to say, better to go in second gear in that corner. I usually go in there at third gear. Probably while I'm running wide like that every time I exit that corner. Coming through here. It looks solid enough for AI. I feel like this could be like a medium difficulty or like a semi-professional difficulty. But there definitely needs to be a difficulty higher than this one. And I feel like that's going to be the AI that gives me a run for my money. Overall, right now, I say that the AI is pretty solid for AI. It's pretty solid. However, there are some points that need to be worked on to make the AI even faster. The AI doesn't need to brake coming through that last corner, at least the corner that's coming up. AI doesn't need to brake through there. Overall, 223, that's around like a second and a half off my times. Overall, it's not that bad. And I also like how racy that Sophy gets. It's just that this AI needs to be a bit harder. And then we should be fine. Then it should be perfect. Go ahead and save that replay. Although there was a second Mustang in there. Now on to the next race. So the reason why I wanted to do a race like this is because I want to see how they do in higher downforce cars, number one. And number two, I want to see how they do against lapping their opponents. Thing is that I've raced Spa. Oh no. I've raced Spa so many times that I'm a little bit better at that track compared to the others. And I already picked up a penalty, huh? I guess that's fair. And it also looks like they pull away. At least they can pull away. Yeah, if we look at that, they're actually pulling away. I'm not gonna lie though, if they can get me in the corners, then that's a done deal. Also, fun fact, while we're here, this was the longest endurance race I've done. I've done a 3-hour race around here before. And to date, that is the longest endurance race I ever did. Even back in the Gran Turismo 5 days. When I played on my PS3. I played Gran Turismo 5, and I think that was around, I think the max was like a 2.5. I think that was a Laguna Seca race that was 90 laps long. The Indy 500 took less than that. But I remember staying up and doing those, especially the Grand Valley 60 lap race. Which I wouldn't mind coming back, but I'd rather have the actual racetrack than the Highway 1 bull crap. I feel like they could have at least used another track for that. I liked when Grand Valley Speedway. I like Grand Valley Speedway, not Grand Valley Highway 1. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a bit aesthetic, but not my taste. Now I have to figure out where to get rid of this penalty, because this AI is actually quick. If they can go full throttle in the corners, I'm done for. Oh, well, nope, wrong line, wrong line. You should need to get, and then I get another penalty. Now this, I like this. I don't like it more so online when I'm doing ranks, but then again, that's ranks. They're definitely give me a run for my money though. And I know the ranked races today is at Le Mans, or at least this week. However, I haven't done any. Oh my god, they're actually quick. What the heck? Either they're running a lower downforce setup or something, dude. They're actually quick on here. It looks like the GT AI has caused some damage. So we should catch the AI at around like lap 8. 22 laps at Le Mans is crazy. 3 times 22, that's about an hour. 3.5. That's like an hour and a half. I'm not even sure if they really go that long in real life. I think they go around like, what, 45 minutes? I'm not sure how big the fuel tanks are at Le Mans. That was definitely a cut corner. They're actually quick though. I actually have to focus. Yet I'm sitting here just running my mouth. I might not be able to shake this penalty because they are actually quick. It's either I shake the penalty and get left behind, or I don't shake it. I'm gonna shake it at the end of the race. Another fun fact, penalties were just like this in Gran Turismo Sport, but they then changed them sometime during the game's life cycle. Because people really just stay the same. They would just only slow down at the end. Which, that is a smart tactic, but it was heavily abused. Let's put it that way. Either I took a better corner or something, because they usually catch up to me at around, there we go. Oh no, the Porsche's still level with me. See, look, every time I pass a car like that, it drops off. That's a symptom of the regular AI too. They're part of the GT field. Let's go ahead and shave this penalty down. Let's see. Oh wait, they avoid. Wait, they actually have a good amount of avoidance. Yeah, so they do. Oh, that's neat. No, they're beating and banging. Oh, that's risky. That is risky. Okay, I'm proud of the AI for that. That is risky. Seems like I was the one that got stuck behind the car. But yeah, the AI can now avoid lap cars. At least they treat them better. Now this Porsche decided to slow down. The 919. What in the world is going on up here? Now, if only I could have battles like that with the AI, that'll be great. And also, by the way, this is supposed to be nighttime, not sunrise. It's supposed to be sunset. Okay, well that's the second race down. We're gonna go ahead and analyze the replay real quick. I think that'll be it. So the first thing I want to know is, I know they're all like next to each other like that, but the way they pulled away from me was insane. And they're also weaving around the straight. And they don't seem like they're shaking. Yeah, they're not really shaking as violently as the regular AI was doing. So they were actually doing pretty good until like around lap 3, and they just stopped. Like, I don't know why, but it seems like the AI, it's like the AI starts feeling sorry for you, which I don't want that to happen. Cause like, come look at around like what, lap 3? Wait, is that one? Okay. Also, the lap times no longer display. I don't know why, but it was. I think it's to hide the AI cheating. But basically, the AI used to do a stupid amount of lap times. Like they used to do like 3. I'm pretty sure the old AI would have somehow did like a 326 against my 333 or 332, whatever I had. But yeah, after this, it's like they started giving up. So we know the LMP1 field was pretty spread out. It was stuck together, but they're kind of spread out. But I want to see how the GT field raced, because the GT field looks a bit more competitive compared to what LMP1 was. Ferrari and the Corvette were side by side. Yeah, last time there was a battle like this, the LMP2 wrecked the Corvette, so. Yeah, last time Corvette and Ferrari had a battle like this in GTE Pro, LMP2 had to come wreck it. Seems like Ferrari has a bit of an edge over the Corvette on the straight, or at least that's how the AI was driving it. So I want to examine this. I want to know, was that gap as tight as I thought it was? Because look, we see the Corvette and then the Corvette and Ferrari, in which these guys do a phenomenal job. That's a little bit of contact there. The AI pushed the Ferrari a little bit. I see the Toyota pushed the Ferrari a little bit. But yeah, looking at that through my point of view, that was insane. That's like how. So let's look at this through the POV of the other Corvette, Vandermeer. Hey, they were kind of bullying the Ferrari. They were bullying that Ferrari. Let's go ahead and rewind another 10 seconds. Yeah, that Ferrari was getting bullied. I guess the LMP1s hate Ferrari, just like in real life. Yeah, Ferraris are wrecking LMP1s in real life. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't like, comment, and subscribe. That was me testing out GT Sophy. Now I'm not doing a race long enough to like where they pit and everything. But for now, it feels like after a few laps they start feeling sorry for you, and then they start slowing down, and that's what I don't like. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.